Well, hello, folks. Welcome back to the another edition of the MC Central Radio Show. I am the MC of this, introducer of this radio show. I will be giving you to your humble host, Mike Mo, here in any moment. This is the 28th episode of the the 29th episode of the Massachusetts Central Radio Show here on Monday, December 2nd, 2019. I'll hand you guys over to Mike Mo for the remainder of this video. Thank you, and I will see you guys again next time. Coming up, it's Mike Mo. Here's your host. Back in a second. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of this radio show. As you guys heard in the intro, it is the 29th episode of this radio show here for the Massachusetts Central Radio Show. I'm your humble host, Mike Mo, here on a very snowy day here in Massachusetts. I will show you guys very briefly what I'm talking about. I risk looking like Wilson from. I risk sounding like Wilson from looking like Wilson from Home Improvement, but I will show you guys. This is my. This is what I'm dealing with outside. Don't know if you guys can see that at all. Yeah, we got quite a bit of snow here, guys. So I thought I'd start it off. So hey, the winter season begins in very early. In fact, it started early, yesterday afternoon about 4:30. Actually 3 o'clock before I left work yesterday. It was rain showering today, and now it's snowing again. It's going to probably be snowing for the next couple of days, so, so what have I got on tap for today or tonight? This is going to be a 15-minute episode, 15, 16. It's probably going to be between 15 and 18 minutes. Count on 18 minutes, but 15 minutes at the minimum. So for the next 13 minutes or so, I'm going to be jabbing on about three things. The first thing I want to update you guys. My job search or my school thoughts. Secondly, I also want to talk to you about how my week went during the sales season. And third, I want to talk about a couple updates about April and about a couple of these other things. So first off, I want to talk to you guys about my schooling / job search thing. Guys, I realize I've been doing some research in the business world and been doing some research. I think I might be going back to school. I don't know. I actually do know what I'm going to go back. I think I'm going to be going back to school for automotive. Because I kind of figured it out that maybe me going back to automotive, I'm a big car fan. I like everything with four wheels, whether it be gasoline, hybrid, or electric. I think I might be a little bit more minded because I kind of like cars a little bit more, and it might be an interesting thing to do. To go into the hybrid technology electric vehicle industry. So I have been doing some research on schools where I can do electronics and that sort of thing. And I got actually that the other day. That is a Raspberry Pi 3 Plus computer. I'm actually going to be putting that together over the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to see if I have what it takes to actually put together a simple computer so that I could probably put that together and hopefully get it working. I'm going to use the month of December to do it, and I'm thinking over the next 5-6 months, I think over the next couple of months, I'm thinking of actually going back to school maybe in September. I do not know. I will have to do some research. So that means I will be working a little bit more in retail. Or who knows, I may find another job and then outside retail and then try to earn more, either be at retail, and earn my money then so I can go back to school. It's good I'm saving my pennies because I knew I was going to have to go back to school anyway. So yeah, I'm going to be going back to school. I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff because I feel psychology is not going to be the right thing. I can use psychology anytime, guys, because I can use it to help out my friends and stuff, and I want to do what I'm strong at, and that's being in the automotive industry because I'm a big car fan. I watch a lot of racing, and I think it might be a better chance for me because I technically like the hybrid vehicle stuff. It's kind of an interesting thing to me. Um, I've actually been thinking about this for a while now, actually going back into back into the automotive industry. So, and doing just that. I'm not the only person who did auto mechanics back in the day. Back in my family, I know my Uncle John does auto mechanics. My grandfather, Bill Camo, or my grandfather Bill Camo, or Grandpa as we call him, or Grandpa as we call him. He was a mechanic for luxury cars. My grandfather Grandpa Joe Dom, was also a mechanic. My great grandfather Jack was also on the Corps of Engineers. I've always been good with my hands, guys. I can usually help people and help other people's needs, but I can always do that on the side anyway because I'm always that one guy that, thinks that, helping other people is kind of life advice and kind of being instrumental. So I'm changing my trajectory a little bit. I'm changing the way how I act a little bit so I can preserve myself and be at work a little bit better. So that's that. The other thing is all right. So that it's my plan for the future. I think I might like this a little better, and since electric vehicles are becoming a huge thing, it's gonna be interesting to see where I can go to actually do this. If I have to commute to campus or whatever, I'll have to do that, and then I will have to prepare myself, go back to school, which might be fun. I always like a challenge, so this could be fun. Plus, as I said, I'm into hybrid vehicles. I've always been interested in hybrid vehicles since I saw the first hybrid race car ever run at Lime Rock back in 2009. So I've always been interested in the hybrid systems and how they work. I'm interested in Formula One, which has hybrid systems in it. Who knows? Maybe I could be working. Who knows? Maybe I would work on a Formula One team in the future. Who knows, right? So it's an interesting prospect and everything. So second thing is our sales season. It kicked off the 28th. We did not make sales on Friday, but I think we kicked back with online ship from store sales, so we probably evened ourselves out. And we also did very good sales wise over the weekend. It was a very successful weekend. We actually did get CNS on Sunday, so we got to work a little bit of that, and that was also very fun. Hopefully that was an interesting bout for them. I was actually off today, so my team members probably dealt with that today. It's kind of a good thing because the weather was kind of iffy, so I kind of had that. So it was a very action-packed Friday, sales season Friday and everything. And Saturday, Sunday. I'm currently on a no call lockout right now. So from here until the 24th and beyond, I'm on a no call lockout, hopefully for the rest of my time at Target, unless I am deathly ill or unless I cannot stand up. I'm okay. And that is going to be my theory for the years, because I think we're on the cusp of doing really well. Currently, we are doing 30% of the output in the store, and we're actually getting our stuff done. So that's going to help in our new interim manager, Monique, who I spoke to yesterday. Introduced myself. Says she'll help with anything I just need to ask. So that'd be great to have a nice supporter. And by the way, it is our fourth manager that we've had. Well, interim managers count to me. It's our fourth manager that's been third manager that's been female. So it'll be interesting to see, say the least, on how this all goes. And I think she's going to do really good. I have a good feeling she seems very personable, and I hope she does that. I'll help you out with anything if you just ask. That is a good sign right there. So she said she's going to make some changes in dry. Hopefully in the morning. Hopefully keep people in the morning. It's definitely going to be an interesting thing. I told her you might want to talk to somebody that I know, April, because she is the resident master of dry and the market. So she's resident expert of the whole market division, as you know. Which leads me to my next topic. She is doing very well, actually. I want to say this. She is doing well. She has surpassed my expectations, which I knew she would do. Currently, she is experiencing less call-outs. She's not sick as much, and if she is, she can battle a little bit better. I think she's slowly but surely toughening herself up, and I knew she would do that. So, and I'm very proud that she's doing well, and seeing that just puts a smile on my face. And when she does have obstacles that she has to overcome, she knows how to get rid of them, and she knows how to deal with them thanks to a little training she and I went through earlier this year. I just want to say the 5 things. I want to just say the 5 things that I've seen improve since. And it's going to be rapid fire. I'm not going to go into too much explanation. The top 5 things that I've noticed that are improving. First, her mental state has gotten better. She's definitely a little bit more resilient than before. That's because I've been training her and I've been telling her, you got to fight, when to conserve, and she's learning when to conserve and when to just stop interacting with people that she's not, if you're not helpful. She's learning that she can communicate with some people but not communicate with others, and I like that. Fourth of all, her conversation is more business oriented. It's more to the point. It's not about anime anymore. She will talk about it once in a while, but not much. She's a lot more concentrated verbally, and that's a great thing. I'm happy about that. She will still shoot you very useful facts once in a while. Not a lot less useless stuff for you, but she'll always do a little. Once in a while, she'll show you a fact that's off topic, but it's somewhat necessary to keep my brain going. She knows that. The fourth thing is she's controlling her emotions a little bit better. Well, actually, no, that goes on the mental. Second, she's a little friendlier to people, and she's not as naive. Like, she's going to tell the difference between if somebody is a good to interact with and bad to interact with. Like, she knows I'm good to interact with, so she'll mess around a little bit. She'll have a little bit of fun. She'll pull my leg once in a while, which is great. It's good to see her evolve, and I knew she had this. It's just you have to get somebody like me to bring it out, I guess. So it's funny. She'll laugh at some jokes, and she'll be like, "Oh, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm just messing with you." I'm like touche. It's just great. And then number 1, just the overall transformation. For the 4 things I just said, there are much more facets to her by now. She's just hiding them because she's showing me, but she's hiding them from other people because I think she's just trying to evolve herself a little bit more. And I knew she had this the whole time. I just had to bring it out. And I'm just happy with the transformation. I'm amazed that I'm amazed at the speed. I should say that. I'm not surprised at the speed in which she has changed. She's still evolving slowly in some other areas, but I think those areas will come through as she goes. And I think she will find herself in better company once she does. And people are starting to take her seriously, starting to see what she's doing, and that is amazing. So that is good. And um, and it's good that I picked her as a friend, because picked her as a friend slash teammate, because I think I chose the right this time, and I think I made the right decision to be friends again. So a year later, so about a year later after deciding to become friends again, I think it's been amazing. So I always wish her luck, and I wish myself luck as well, but I wish her more luck because she needs it. Pretty much. Alrighty, people. You guys know the drill. Long live America. God bless America. Long live democracy. Long live the freedoms and our rights. Amen to my grandparents' spirits. Amen to both of them. Pray for my grandmother. Also pray for Doran, a friend of ours, who is currently trying to go through, who's in some trying times with his cancer right now. God watch over him, please. And also pray for Tom, Megan, and April for their strength. Please, God, please look over Megan McCaffrey, Tom Gilkey, and April Gamble, please. I will see you guys in the next one on Wednesday for episode 30, and I will see you guys later.